Guten Morgen. It's not morning. I just thought I'd go German since Mike was here, and apparently there was German music in that remix. I don't know. I've heard that remix like a thousand times. I basically stopped listening to it. Anyway, hello. Welcome back to another Captain Mac live stream. I'm here. I'm doing the live stream. I just barely managed to reserve my Steam Deck. I was just waiting for that to go through before I could start live streaming, and I wasn't sure I'd be able to start live streaming because it was not fucking working. So the German song threw me back like 15 years. What is it? Was it just like a really popular song? So for anyone who doesn't know, alrighty, Steam announced their little handheld thing. It'll let you download and play Steam games on a little handheld device, or you can stream them from your computer onto the handheld. And I really fucking want one because I think that'd be great. So I set on Steam's website. I set like, hey, I set reminders like, hey, tell me when the you can make your reservations and the deposit goes live. Sorry, the game's always really loud when it starts. I have to start the game super far in advance because it takes fucking forever to load this game. But I think it would mess up my wrist. But I like the concept. I only play. See, my hands aren't great with handhelds. I definitely get cramped up when I'm playing my Switch. But supposedly, from what they've explained, the Steam Deck should have like a full-size controller. The problem with the Switch is it's so little. But I want to be able to play my Steam games from my couch while I watch TV. That's all I want. I can watch. Why is it so small? Oh no. There's an update. I didn't think about checking if there was an update. Is this 4.1 terabytes? No, that's how much space I have. It's a 5 gigabyte update. I can't do a 5 gigabyte update live on stream. Okay, let's rethink this. What else can I play today? Euro Truck Simulator. It's basically the same. We're just gonna go driving around instead. I'll change the stream name to Chill Flight Great Drive, and we'll play some Euro Truck Simulator. How does that sound? Wait, I might not be able to do that either. Hang on. I think I have Euro Truck Simulator still downloaded to the VR version. Yeah, this might not work either. I didn't think this through. I thought I did, but it looks like I didn't. Now, how big of an update is it to put it back to normal? Okay, it's a very small update. We'll just wait for that. You probably can't drive into the alien area. What alien area? Oh, Area 51. I could play American Truck Simulator. I haven't played any American Truck Simulator yet. Should I do some American truck driving? I haven't played that game at all yet. I've purely stuck to Europe. Do you wanna go hang out in the American West? That's an option too. I don't even have to download an update for that. But anyway, so I set Steam up to like remind me when you could reserve a Steam Deck. And so and it goes live, and I try to buy it. I try to like put my deposit down, and their servers aren't having it because everybody wants one of these things. Everybody's trying to pre-order it, right? And so I get to the point where I can pay, but the payment won't go through. So I just keep pressing to like get it to pay. I just keep pressing purchase, and eventually it tells me you're trying to make too many purchases. Wait a little bit. I'm like, fucking excuse me? So your broken ass servers won't let me make the purchase, and you're telling me I'm trying to make too many purchases? Of course I am. I'm trying to get the purchase to go through. So I had to wait like 10 minutes and then just try to buy it again. And then it still wouldn't work, and it would say I'd been making too many purchases, and I'd just sit there waiting. I won't give 500. I know that, but that would be pretty great. The real problem is that I would have paid 500 deposits, but fuck it. I haven't played it yet. I'm kind of want to now. They just had American Truck Simulator just had a big update too. They like completely redid their like California segment of the map. So let's play some American Truck Simulator instead. I don't want to wait for this Euro Truck Simulator thing anymore. So finally, after like an hour and a half of trying, it finally went through, and I finally was able to put down my deposit. So thankfully, that is now done. I don't have to worry about doing that anymore. But I was really beginning to wonder if I was going to get one at all. I was like, this is like bringing me back to when I was trying to pre-order my PS5. You know, I'd get it in my cart and it just would not work. It would not work. The game's going to be loud again because I haven't adjusted the settings on this one. Oop, nope, back. I need to adjust settings. Nope, take me back. No, not mod manager. I don't want that either. It's too loud. Game is too loud. No, go away. Yes. Oh, that's very loud. I guess I'm just gonna have to manually reduce the volume for the time being. That's still pretty loud. Okay, sorry. It's still loud to me. It's not loud to you guys anymore. I don't think. Hopefully, it should be a good volume. Okay. Yeah. Well, so we'll just name it Captain Mac. Picture. What do I want myself to look like? She looks too cool. I'm gonna be this one because she looks really cool. Which truck looks like me? I like this blue truck. That's a real good American truck. Definitely not going with that. That's slightly racist, but I'm actually surprised that's in the game. I don't know. These logos are kind of shit. I like this winged tire. I guess it's fine for me. Okay, excellent. Captain Mac, or company name, Max Truckin' Bucklin. But I can't name it. Max Truckin'. It's a really stupid name, but I'm going with it. Oh shoot, I don't have my wheel set up. Well, that's okay. We'll just have to use a controller. Blue Angel. I won't actually get. I don't understand why they let you choose like a truck design. Like I don't know what the purpose of that is because you don't actually get that truck that you choose. It's just like a symbol for your company or something. I don't know. I'm not even gonna be able to afford a truck of my own. Okay, so let me take a look and see where Area 51 is at. I know it's in New Mexico. I'd cry if I saw a truck called Max Truckin'. I think it's a great name. I don't know. No, not Area 51 Alien Center. I want to know where the actual Area 51 is. Oh, it's in Nevada. I'm an idiot. It's not in New Mexico. I'm a dummy. Sorry. Show me. I mean, I guess the official location is pretty like, okay, I think I have a rough idea of where it's at. So if we go up here to Nevada, can I start here? This is probably the closest I'm going to get. Carson City, Nevada. Hopefully that'll make me do a tutorial. Can I just like choose like, hey, I've played Euro Truck Simulator like 40 hours. Anyway, Microwave, how are you today? I didn't ask because I was talking about my Steam Deck shit. But how are you doing today? What have you been up to? Thank you. Oh, they gave me like a tutorial job, I think. Oh, I was not supposed to engage the parking brake. Okay, let me just sound settings real quick. Put the fucking master volume like down here. Oh, I should just use a mouse. This is way easier. Okay. We will go rescue the aliens from their government internment. I'm good. Work is going well, and I had nuggets for dinner. Nice. Very nice. Love it. Where is the road? Oh, it's out that way. Drive forward a few meters. Why did they use meters? This is American Truck Simulator. What are you talking about? Circle button lets me change the... Time to make a delivery. Route advisor. I don't need any of this. I know. Oh shoot, now it's not on the map. There we go. Okay. I'm surprising the back. I don't have to write any more motivational letters for math programs. Oh, that's exciting. I can't believe you're going for more schooling. You already got a good job. What more could you want? I'm impressed by it more than anything. I wouldn't be willing to do more. I'm doing just fine now that I got my Steam Deck. Oh, look at that desert. That actually looks really pretty. I've avoided playing this game because, you know, I live in America, so there's not a lot for me to see that I haven't already seen, but that actually looks really pretty. I should adjust some of the graphical settings. But I don't know. I just had a normal day. Regular day at work. Pretty busy day at work, but, you know, I tend to enjoy busier days. Ooh, I think they defaulted me to low settings, and that's not good. Scale that up way higher. Give me ultra. Depth of field sun shafts. Color correction. All right, now it should look even nicer. I don't want to work. That's why what I want. I mean, none of us do. Studying my school as much as possible. Oh, so you don't have to like. Are you not working full time then? Is this like to avoid having to work full time? There we go. That looks much nicer. I mean, it didn't look terrible before, but it looks very nice now. Feels weird to play this game with a controller again. I'm so used to the wheel. I could set it up, but it would take me a hot second. And I'm lazy. You work 20 hours a week. I wish I worked 20 hours a week. But I also wish I didn't go to school, so I guess I can't complain. But working full-time does kind of suck, but... I will say I've been feeling much more fulfilled creatively as of recent due to the amount that I've been streaming. I've thought for a really long time. I've kind of had this mindset of like, oh, you know, I only have so much free time outside of work. I don't want to spend all of it live streaming. But then like a lot of the times when you stream and not with a wheel, I'm using a controller right now. I could set up the wheel. It'd only take me a minute. All right, now I'm convinced. Hang on. Give me a second. It's kind of a process to get this thing set up, so I just thought it would be worth the time, but fuck it. You know, if we're doing this, we're doing it. We're doing it real. You know what? It's fine. Put my pedals on the floor. Let's get ready to drive. That's my motto. That's my what's the word? I don't know. That's my saying. Let's get ready to drive. I just dropped the pole. I don't have enough space on my desk to keep this on it all the time, if you're wondering why I have to set it up at all. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I have to say that every time. Somehow I always end up loosening this thing. I just loosened it. How did I do that? I said the thing and I still did it wrong. You hear the sounds of me just kind of struggling over here? I don't know if it'll work with the game right off the bat. I might have to restart it. But I think I should be able to just plug it right in. It'll go. Here, I'll show you the violent thing that this thing does when it turns on. It like turns all the way to both sides really quickly, and it's really violent and scary. It's all plugged in. It's ASMR. ASMR Max sets up to play American Truck Simulator with a truck driving wheel that he spent too much money on. But you know what? It makes me happy. And if that's not what money's for, then what is money for? If not to make me happy. It shakes my desk. It like slams to the side so hard. Okay, now it's good to go. Replace my mouse with my my wheel. I don't know if that would work. I haven't tried it. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. But oh goodness, I have to adjust my microphone to fit the amount of space I need. Why does it do that? I don't know. It's just something with the controller where it's like it has to remember. It has to. Whoop. Why is it doing that? No, stop. Hang on, I gotta quit the game so it stops doing this, I think. But I can't select the yes. Oh, I got it. All right. I think it's like a calibration thing. Like it has to check how far to each side it can go, so it just like quickly goes to both sides. Or when you stretch it to waking up. That's a good way of putting it too. I gotta put my headphones back on. Plug my headphones back in. But anyway, I was saying before, like I always had this mindset for a long time of like, why are you doing this? Stop doing this. I can't. Is it this? Is this causing it? Why is it doing this? Stop. Oh my God, pressing on the brake stops it from happening. Okay, so I have to press on the brake with enough pressure that it doesn't do this. This is so goofy. Oh my God, okay. Hang on while I get this set up. Okay. Steering wheel, that's good. Acceleration. Okay, it always gets the acceleration wrong, I don't know why. Oh shit, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard. No, don't adjust the sensitivity. Oh shit. I see why it's doing this now. I understand what's going on. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna like... Okay, so now that one's the brake and that one's the throttle, and it should stop this from happening. I don't know why it isn't. Please stop. Please stop. This is so annoying. Just hit next! I hit enter. Use controller. Do I still have to press down on the brake? I thought we fixed this. Why is it doing this? I really don't understand. As long as it doesn't affect me when I'm driving, like that's not a big deal, but I don't understand what's going on. For some reason the mouse is just floating down, but when I press the brakes to about half, like you can see how hard I'm pressing the brakes right here. When I press it like that, the mouse stops moving. If I press it too hard, it's just going up, but I can control the mouse. Wait, does that mean if I use the gas, can I control the mouse too? Will it go left and right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm just gonna press down on the gas, and then we're gonna try to play the game. Eventually, I'll get back to the story I was telling. Let me zoom in a bit further. I have to sit a bit further back to accommodate how far out this wheel sticks. So I'm gonna sit back a bit. All right. We're back into what we were doing before, it looks like. It seems to be running just fine. Parking brake on? It is now. Is it treating it like the brake is on? Hey, yo, man. Oh, I know why, because I didn't have it in gear. I'm an idiot. What's up, Todd? Welcome to the live stream. I'm finally trucking on stream. How are you today? But anyway, what I was trying to say before all this started, I thought that if I started... Oh, do I have control of... Oh, I gotta change some more settings. Hang on. I have to set up certain keys. Mostly just cruise control. The rest of them I know the keys for, but cruise control's really a lot easier to use if I have it set to a certain key. I thought I would feel really like I had no time, no free time whatsoever. Oh, sorry, one more setting I gotta change. There's a fly flying around me. Finally, and I'm good. Good, glad to hear it. Where is rain probability? That low? That's how unlikely you want rain to be? Now we gotta jack that sucker up. More rain, let's go. I thought I would feel like, I don't know. I thought I would feel very drained if I streamed every day that I could. I thought, you know, I only have so much time outside of work. I spend so much time working. If I spend so much with streaming, then I'm going to exhaust myself. So I've never done more than, you know, 3 days a week streaming, and or like, you know, if I'm really into a game, I'll do more, just like a special exception. But for the most part, this entire time, I really haven't done more than that. And so when I decided to start streaming like 5 days a week, just over this past couple weeks, I was like, this was kind of like a test, or like whether or not I wanted to, what this would look like. And I've actually felt really fulfilled doing it. I feel really good streaming as often as I have been. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing that for the time being. Keep giving you guys that precious content. But anyway, we out here in Nevada, I think. I don't know where I'm going. My job isn't that far away. Got my wheels set up. Just a truckin' boy doing what truckin' boys do. A little red light up here. Gonna slow down so I don't crash in. Oh, no, it decided to let up as soon as I slowed down. That's a dick move. You're wasting my gas. Oh, they got a special left turn lane here. And 30 miles per hour. Come on, this is a very straight road. What are you doing with 30 miles per hour, you stinky, stinky city? Does the driving look more realistic now that I'm using the wheel to just, you know, rather than using the controller, just like... Oh, shit, I can turn. I wasn't paying attention. Probably making someone behind me very mad. Please don't give me a red ticket light. It was yellow when I went through. Woo! Red light ticket, I meant. Am I delivering gas or something? I'm not cutting through the gas station parking lot. That's illegal, game. Don't you know that? Maybe that's only a Michigan thing, but that is illegal. The wheel adds to the experience. I'm glad it was worth the effort to set it up. It adds the experience for me. I really enjoyed driving with the wheel. You know, it was probably more money than I should have spent at that time, but it's made the game slightly more enjoyable. So just gonna let this guy pass, and then I'll. Oh, of course you're turning in this way. I don't see the wheel, but I like picturing it. I mean, you kind of can. You know, the wheel on screen is making the same motions that I am, so it all works out. Oh shit! I gotta miss my turn. All right, let's go ahead and back this sucker up. No, I don't have the stick. I do have pedals, which I mean, it's probably pretty obvious. But I am actually pushing on the gas and brakes, but I don't have the stick, and that's fine because I don't know how to drive stick anyway. The gear stick. We call it a gear shifter. Oh, I don't know that I can do that. I'm gonna play it safe. I think I'm gonna need to back up here because I think I'm stuck on their fence. I can probably force it. You know, it's a tutorial job. They don't really care how well I do. Yeah, we forced it. It's good. What's up, Kanan? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We out here trucking. You ever go trucking, Kanan? You ever drive a truck out in the Netherlands? You got a truck license? They should also come with a rear view mirror. I mean, the only thing I'd see in my rear view mirror would be Luna, and actually that would be great. So never mind. They should absolutely do that. Come on, I'm just slightly unaligned here. All right, so here's what we gotta do. This is gonna be a pain. There's a fly buzzing around me. I can't focus on my fucking parking job while this fly's bugging me. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I? It might be okay. I'm just barely outside of the lines. I don't know if it'll count it. It's not gonna count it, is it? Whoa! Yes, it will! Alright, cool. I already hate driving a big car, let alone a truck. That's fair. I used to drive my stepdad's truck every now and then, but that thing was so large. It was very scary to drive compared to my little car. Should buy an entire car that you have cumbersomely built in your room. Man, if it wasn't illegal, I would love to do like driving, like road trip live streams where I just drive around and talk to chat, but dangerous and illegal, so that's never gonna happen. I have a fly trapped to my window and insect screen, and I don't plan on letting it in, so I guess it will starve. Aw. Oof. Alright, I don't have a job. I don't have a truck of my own yet. So I had to do some quick jobs. Let me see. Give me price per distance. What's going to take me closer to Area 51? We can take tires. It's not too bad. It's about a 3-hour trip. Pretty short trip. I don't have long distance unlocked yet. Let's take some tires. Sounds good. Sounds fun. Bugs are, I don't feel good about killing bugs because they're a living thing, but at the same time, bugs are kind of assholes, so I don't feel too bad at the same time. Bugs kind of be dicks. Oh wow, the side mirrors on this truck are very far out. It's gonna be difficult to utilize that at all. I guess I'm gonna rely mostly on the rear view mirror that is currently covered by my camera. So, sorry, not rear view, side mirror. Out here delivering tires, boy. Gotta make some money so I can buy myself a truck. Get trucking. It's hard to tell if there's anybody coming since there's a busted down truck right there. Turns out there was a lot of people coming. This is a difficult area to turn out of. My God. Clearly, they just think your home is very well, decorated, and they think it's a very chill place to hang out. You should take it as a compliment, if anything. That's how I usually take it. Like, oh, you guys think my place is cool. Well, I'm gonna kill you anyway. I always get flies coming into my place around springtime, and I know how to deal with them. I've dealt with them a couple years in a row now, but I've been lazy about it this year, so they're still around. You have new mail? I thought I got a speeding ticket. It's kind of a cute little town. Look at that little motel. It's kind of nice. Its own right. I make my room bug hell then. How do you make it like bug hell? How are you going to deter them? Just set up like a lot of bug zappers? Because that seems a bit cruel. Just set up a lot of posters that say, we don't like bugs in this house. Make it feel like they're being attacked just by being there. We're not in Europe anymore, Jared. This is America. I switched to the game. I know what I did. How are you today, Jared? Europe be having a lot of mountains, though. Just vibing. Very nice. I like it. Why does it switch to 65 there, only to switch back to 55 like a second later? Who made this road? You don't want to drive around Europe, Mac? I mean, Euro Truck Simulator's a lot of fun. I like it because I can see stuff that I'm not used to seeing. But hey, I can also see stuff I'm not used to seeing here because I don't live in the middle of a fucking desert. And there's no mountains where I live because I live in the flattest, wastelandish state in the entire world. I will write a hateful song and let it play very quietly all the time. Just a song about hating flies. Michigan is unpleasant. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I do not like living here. I think I've made that perfectly clear. Never been a fan. It's flat. It's cold. There's nothing to look at. These mountains in the distance are very pretty. There's this YouTube channel I follow. It's called Ghost Town Living. This guy like bought a ghost town in Northern California, and just was like, I'm gonna live here and turn this into like a tourist spot. So he's been living there for like more than a year at this point, and he just makes videos about like his experience living in this ghost town where he has like little to no electricity, basically no internet, like, and is constantly just working on these little projects and like going and exploring silver mines. And I highly recommend that channel. He makes great videos. He's very passionate about it. He gives a lot of history of the town, which is super interesting because it's all about like the Californian silver rush. But like but the point is like he lives up on a mountain in California, like right above the desert, and it's like it's amazing how like you can look out from that mountain and see like pure desert for hundreds of miles, but like his mountain will be like caked in snow during the winter just because it's so much higher up. But yeah, really interesting channel, Ghost Town Living. Check it out. It's an interesting fellow. I don't know that I'd be willing to do that kind of thing. Like he did one video about like what it takes for him to get groceries. It's an entire fucking day trip for him to go get groceries. Like he has to like drive down the mountain. It's like a little pit stop that he set up for himself, like a house that's gonna be like their welcome center. Then he like gets in a car, drives another like 2 hours out to this like basically nowhere town, picks up a lot of bulk groceries to last him the week, and then goes back. And like it's like he leaves in the mid-afternoon, or no, he leaves in like the mid-morning and comes back like as the sun is setting. It's an entire day trip to get basic supplies. It's like I couldn't do that. If I had to live more than like two miles away from the nearest grocery store, I think I would be upset. Veering off the road a little bit. I'm used to being able to see both side mirrors, which in this game is how I judge whether or not I'm in the middle of the road. But since I really can't see both side mirrors, I'm just kind of relying on the one and on how it feels. I don't have enough foresight to buy it full. I don't have enough, like, I guess it's foresight as well. I couldn't stand to eat the same foods enough to buy in bulk, you know? I want some variety, and that means more food bought in bulk. But no, he makes great videos. Like some of my favorites are like when he goes exploring in like the abandoned silver mines. It's like crazy dangerous. Like he's always talking about how like all these dangers that he faces when he goes down and does it. But it's so interesting to watch. You buy smart and look up recipes. Yeah, I don't have enough with microwave. I don't have enough like forethought for that. My God, why is this on-ramp 30 miles an hour? I can go much faster and be just fine. Can you not? We look over on that side, make sure I'm not about to hit nobody as I do this little merge. This guy behind me is gonna try to pass me. Why is it still 30 here? It's a highway. Thank you. I'm back up to 65. That's a very tall building to just kind of be sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Like, is it a casino? We're in Nevada. It's entirely possible, but why is it the only tall building in like this entire area? That's like a supervillain's hideout or something. Like some evil shit's going on there. That's what I think. I legit did a double take when you said 65. Yeah, we're talking miles per hour here. 65 is pretty slow. I usually drive 80 on the highway, which is a bit fast, but that's Michigan driving. Nobody in Michigan drives the speed limit. That's not how we do things here. The police don't arrest you if you're going over the speed limit by a small enough amount. They'll start to arrest you if you're going like 10 miles over the speed limit, but at 5 miles over the speed limit, no one cares. A big Casino 4 villains. Nice. I like that idea. Just all the, hey, police! I was just talking about those guys. All the super villains just go and gamble together. I like that idea. People are in a hurry. I don't know what like causes it. I don't know why everybody here drives fast, but it's, I guess I'd hurry home if I was living in. You have a point. No one wants to stay outside, so we all just skedaddle on home because there's nothing to see or do. But no, yeah, for some reason, like just everybody drives 5 miles over the speed limit, and the police do not give a shit. It's actually like, it's a thing in Ohio where like Ohio police look for Michigan license plates because if they see a Michigan license plate, they're like, way station. Oh shit. Where's the next way station? It's close by. Like Ohio police will look out for Michigan license plates because they're like, these motherfuckers are gonna be speeding. So when you cross the border into Ohio, you have to be really diligent about following the speed limit because they're looking out for you. It's just one of those weird, quirky things about living in Michigan. Everybody drives fast. Why? Don't really know. Just, it's a thing. It is quite pretty out here, you know, like all these clouds rolling overhead. All these little changes in elevation. It's very nice looking. Nevada out here being prettier than I thought. I thought the kind of deadness of everything would make it less pleasant, but I'm enjoying it. I like seeing all this stuff out in the distance. See, that's the thing that Michigan doesn't have, that like virtually every state does have. You know, shit off in this distance to look at. You got nothing in it. It's so goddamn flat. You look off in the distance, all you see is sky. There's nothing to see in the distance. You don't see any mountains. You don't even see any hills, no ridges. It's flat everywhere. Hate it. It's probably wonderful for people building roads and buildings and whatnot, less elevation changes to look out for, but it's awful from like a nature appreciator's standpoint. You know, there's a cacti mafia that smuggles cacti from the deserts. What? Why? Why would they have to do that? What's illegal about taking cacti across state borders? Is it just like nature preservation committees that are like, you can't take too many cacti or they're going to die out? We got some nice trees coming up ahead here. This truck can't go too fast. The speed limit around here is 80, but I don't think I'm going to get over 70. Now without going downhill for a bit. We love these big wild cacti, but they're really old and important for the biome I see. That makes sense. It's very goofy to think of like an Italian mobster like going out and collecting cacti to sell. Like, hey, get Tony! We gotta go pick up the cacti for this big order. Remember, get the money first. Always get the money first. Make sure the trade is legit. Count the money for our cacti, Billy. They don't reproduce fast enough. I see. I guess that makes sense. They do kind of exist in the middle of nowhere. That I can imagine them having long lives with little reproduction. Quite the green marlet? I don't know what the word marlet means. I've never heard that before. Even a sand mafia that destroys whole beaches around the world to sell sand for cement? Really? How? I never heard of that. Market. Green market. Oh, well, yes. Quite. Look at this. This is really pretty. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised by how pretty this is. I like going through these... through all these nice hills and whatnot. This is very legit to like the American highway experience. I kind of felt like in Euro Truck Simulator like the highways didn't feel realistic, but maybe it's just that they're realistic for Europe and I'm not used to them, because I'm feeling it more here that like this is legit. This feels very highway-esque. Why are all these guys going so slow? The speed limit is 80. I'm a truck. If you're driving slower than a semi-truck, you don't belong on the highway, idiot. Oh, this turn is going to be tough. This is a very sudden turn for 80 miles an hour. It makes it feel legit. I don't know how to explain it. There's just, there's a certain feel when you're on a highway, and I'm feeling it, I guess. I traveled with, they said, yeah, these roads are realistic. I haven't seen Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator is really pretty. I really enjoyed playing that game. But definitely like the highways and roads in that game feel foreign to me. And I thought that was maybe just because it was like a miniaturized version of those roads, but maybe it really is just like, nope, this is the European version of what you're used to. I feel like I'm going to have to exit soon, and I'm really not getting another good chance to get back into the right lane. But I'm also going faster than people in the right lane. Do you guys not understand how highways work? I'm supposed to drive fast. Just go zoom, zoom, zoom. You should just come swing by sometime so I can show you around a little Mac. I would love to. I would love to. I want to go to Europe so bad. I really, really do. It kind of feels a little bit like Twilight Zone. Really. Once I can, I've been saving money for years to move cross country and get out of this horrible little state. But once I get moved out of where I live now, my next saving project is to take trips to all the places I've wanted to take trips to. Start to get out. My parents are in their 50s and they still like haven't been out of the continent. I don't want to live like that. I want to see it all. I want to see everything. I can't imagine being at their age and having never seen another continent. I need to exit soon. But this bus is being an asshole. I shouldn't have merged over. This is a mistake. But that was going faster than everybody, so it was fair. Oh my god. Fight. No, don't hit me. Just slow down so I can merge. Thank you. I know how to manipulate this game's AI. If you cross in front of them just a little bit, they'll slow down for you. That's not how American drivers operate. They'll be like, no, fuck you, and they'll speed up. What you see is kind of familiar, like what I feel like when I'm in the US. You see similar logic to how things are set up, but stuff like curbs and sidewalks and roads are familiar, but not quite right. That sounds about right. Take wide turns with a truck. Out here trucking. That's what I feel when we drive in France and I'm like, these signs are the wrong color. I was weirded out by like European like speed limit signs. How it's just like, or maybe it's not specifically like European or if it's specific to certain countries, but like in Euro Truck Simulator, they're like the red ring with like the number in the middle. That looks super weird to me because I'm used to like the rectangular, or sorry, like rectangular signs with the word speed limit above it. Like, I've already noticed, like, I never, like, register the speed limit signs when I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator. I always rely on, like, the route navigator to tell me what the speed limit is. But here, I'm noticing it much more because I'm used to looking for it. That is a European thing. Okay, that's not a country-specific thing. Is that the Follow 76 logo? FAPA? God, what a horrible name for a company. It's kind of a nowhere town, but that building's kind of pretty. Must be delivering to FAPA because I got tires. I kind of just drove up on the sidewalk, but they didn't have a fence, so I don't really care. Everywhere in Europe. Okay. All right, where do you want this son bitch? I don't have enough space to do that. I'm not good enough for that. I can do this, but it's going to be difficult to make the turn, though. Just going to take it a bit wide so I can get around this building. I'm going to hit the building. As long as I don't flip the truck, it's fine. Damn it. No, that's the wrong way. Shit. Alright, then we're going to back it up this way. I don't know how close I am to the nearest thing I could potentially hit, so I'm going to be safe here. Just going to pull forward a bit. And then Canaan is well traveled and wise. Oh, come on. This is a good spot. I know I'm not quite straight. I'm amazing. I'm the best. I can't really do the back-end parking as well because back-end parking is really hard on a truck, but excellent. Give me all that experience points. Yeah. Give me more long distance. That's always the most important one. All right, what other jobs we got available? I think when you don't have a truck of your own, you always start in the same place. Okay, no, I'm where I am now. Okay, so we can go take some frac tanks. Take some toys somewhere, tires, more tires. A lot of tires around here. Take something that'll get me into Idaho or Oregon. You know, switch up the scenery a little bit. That'll take me closer to Idaho. I kind of want to see Oregon though. Furniture. That'll take me to Oregon. It's not great pay, but that's not important. The important thing is seeing pretty stuff, right? Let's go to Oregon. I used to play this game with keyboard and mouse. No, no thanks. I did used to.
back in the day, but I've done my dues. I bought my wheel. I'm gonna use it. God damn it. Yeah, I love. Okay, now I can see both. I just fucking crashed into that other trailer and got a bunch of tickets and damage. That was awesome. Good start. Good start. Was not paying attention at all. I love. I adopted Oregon as my home state. Yeah, I know you did. You little sly little dog. No, but Oregon is a gorgeous state. There's many pretty things to see there. Excuse me, person. Don't crash into my truck, please. This is a difficult fucking parking lot to get out of. That's not gonna help me at all, is it? Hang on, fellow trucker. I'm working on it. I promise. Just turn this all the way around. Don't you fucking pull forward. I'm not done yet. You jackass. You just honk at me? I know I'm being a dumbass, but you know what? This is a difficult parking lot to get out of. This is not exactly making me look like I'm any good at this game. Oh, look at that. Nice line. I'm working on it. Don't honk at me. It's not going to fucking change anything. So we're going to have a mascot? Like a state animal? I'm sure they do. Oh my god. Can I just restart? I'm going to restart this job. I started this very poorly. How do I know there's a way. Oh my god. Now it's going to the side too. How do I stop it from doing that? Can I use the gas? What is wrong with my mouse? Why is it doing this? I can't select anything like this. No, that's not it. Not exit. That's not what I want either. Christ. I think I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck doing this. I'm just stuck trying to fix this situation I've got myself into. Like I have enough speed. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're going. Now we're on the road. Lift up your mouse. It's definitely not the mouse. At least I very much doubt it. Yeah, it's definitely not the mouse. Okay, now it's just going to the left again, or just going down again. So now I can stop it, but. I haven't checked my mail at all yet. Probably should. It's something with like the wheel configuration, because the mouse stops moving when I press on the brakes just the right amount. So something about the way the wheel is set up with this game just isn't working, and I gotta look into that. Gotta figure out why that's doing that. This doesn't do that with Euro Truck. Euro Truck better? Question mark. Heading north up into Oregon. Gotta take this furniture there, set it up in a nice IKEA. I'm really out in the middle of nowhere. Like, look at this. I'm not even really on a highway. I'm not even on a highway, but I can drive 70. That's how you know I'm in the middle of nowhere. Euro Truck is not newer, but I believe both these games run on the same engine. Actually, I'm positive they do, because they both got a lighting update on the same day. Look at that burger sign. That's very American. Look at that traffic cone guy. What the fuck? What are they doing out here in Nevada? What is that shit? Oh, it's gonna be a tight turn. All good. I don't know how to tell how fast my cruise control is set to right now. I don't know this truck's layout as well. What happens if you crash into some car? You get fined. You get a ticket, and you also. Oh hey, this has its own navigator. I don't even really need to use this, but. And then your truck will take damage. If you take enough damage, your engine will start to stall, or you'll just get fucked. Restaurants shaped like food should come back. I would love to eat inside of a burger. I think that would be great. Or a taco. It's like a very thin building. It's very hard to find seating because it's so thin, but very tall building. Is it H? Let's be control. No, it's high. There we go. So that ought to cruise control. Okay, now I can see what my cruise control settings. It changed what details it was showing. And actually, now that I have that set up, I can turn off the route navigator because it'll show me. I can see on the screen what the speed limit is and what I'm going much more easily. I just won't know if I get fined for something. Divorce? I'm not getting divorced yet. I love my wife. She's amazing. I will love her forever. We'll never get a divorce. Divorce is for people who are weak and couldn't figure out their relationships like strong men. That's so wrong. My parents are divorced. I obviously do not believe that. It's also a good thing. Why do I keep getting so many goddamn phone calls? All right, I'm answering it this time. Hello? Joe Mama? That was a robot. Slow down to 45 up here. I don't know why I've been getting so many phone calls on stream lately. It's like every time I get a phone call, I'm in the middle of live streaming. It's weird. They must know that I'm a famous live streamer YouTuber. I know I need to get gas at some point, but I'm sure I'll be fine for a while. What's this about live streaming and YouTubing? I keep getting phone calls in the middle of live streams, and I think it's because these spam companies know that I'm a famous live streamer / YouTuber, and they want to try to get clout. They do. They have my stream notifications set up, which nice of them. But I prefer they just don't call me. Look at this valley. This looks really pretty. Look at this valley off in the distance. You can see for miles. But they still got mountains out there. Still got some pretty ass mountains sitting right there on the border. Twitter's a weird place. Is there an incident that you're referring to in specific, or just in general? What prompted you to mention Twitter? Twitter is a weird place. I'll definitely agree with you. Recently, my main usage of Twitter has been to find out whether or not I'm the only person having issues with stuff. Like, if I'm having issues going live on Twitch, I'll, use Twitter and, check the most recent tweets about Twitch to see if other people are having trouble connecting or having trouble with it. And today I was using it to see if other people are having trouble getting their Steam Decks reserved. They were. I'm subscribed to a VTuber topic so I can get my name out there in that community. So sometimes I see tweets from people I don't follow or aren't followed, but follow people I know. So there's this guy with 8,000 followers going, hey, what would you do if suddenly I followed you? Okay. All right, interesting. I'm with you so far. I'd be confused because I have no idea who you are. Did he get super butthurt that you didn't know him? Because I think that'd be really funny. The guy hits follow. Maybe he was just looking for someone who didn't know that the wildly famous
8,000 follower guy. It works. Did I already? I think I already mentioned this on stream, but I'll mention it again. Mike has a bad habit of just following anybody who interacts with us on social media, whether like, you know, on our tweets or on our Instagrams. Like he'll follow anybody who likes our Instagram posts, anything like that. And like, so he followed back like one of those bot accounts, like clearly a bot account on Twitter that's just like someone who posts like really promiscuous photos of like a Japanese woman acting like they're that person, and that like they'll send you nudes or something, and it's like super obvious because like they're following like 700 people but they only have like one follower, so it's like clearly everybody knows this person's a bot. But because Mike is a boomer who doesn't understand social media, he followed them, and immediately they just started spamming our DM box with like promiscuous photos and like messages in Japanese. And I was like, Mike, what are you doing following Twitch thought bots? You can bypass the nearby way station. Nice. Oh my god, why did you slow down so much, my doggers? I was looking at the message on the screen, so I almost rammed right into that motherfucker. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. We're just gonna I'm very good at driving a truck, guys. I'm very good at it. That was a really good swerve to avoid. It's just good. It's just a good thing there was no oncoming traffic. Otherwise, that could have been really bad. How am I doing on gas? Oh, I'm fucking low. It's fine. I'll get the next gas station. How is Mike not educated in the ways of the internet? He doesn't use the internet much. He is your age, but he's interacting with the internet much. Mike is much more of like a classic guy dude, you know. Having a pleasant, if somewhat superficial conversation with... Oh, you are? Oh, well, at least it developed into a conversation. Well, Mac, what would you do if I suddenly started following you? I mean, only if you're following me home, I'd be excited, but... just destroyed some wildlife. It's fun. Yeah, no, he's just like a classic guy, you know, like beers and football kind of guy. That's Mike to a T. You know, he's not really an internet dude. He knows of video games, and he really didn't play video games growing up. He's just like a classic dude. He's just a classic, like, regular guy. So he just hasn't interacted with the internet much, and didn't know, you know, how to deal with these thought bots. And so followed one thinking, oh, this is a real person. And then, you know, got spammed. Mike's a good example of why people get conned on the internet, really. He's a boomer. You know, Mike might be your age, but he's boomer for sure. He's not a millennial. He's a boomer. Little boomer over there. It's the Boomer and Zoomer podcast. I swear sometimes like I'll listen back to the podcast on like, I'll have to explain things to him, and I just sound so, I feel so goofy explaining certain things, because it's like everybody who's listening is going to know what I'm talking about. I know many 20-somethings that aren't that good with the internet, really. I think I hang out with a lot of other internet boys. That's the charm. You talk about the podcast, like the charm of the podcast is in me explaining basic internet shit to Mike. Like, don't follow Twitter accounts that post titties but only have one follower. If they post titties and they have one follower, that's a red flag right away. Anybody posting titties is gonna have a lot of followers, or at least some followers. Not one. Not one. We talked about it before. Everyone loves boobs. Everybody. They're gonna have followers. If they don't have followers, because everybody knows they're not real. I don't think we would have met if it weren't for internet boys. Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely not. We met because a mutual internet person connected us. We were soul bonded. Man, I haven't talked to Agnes in forever. She's such a sweet young lass. Every time I like reach out to her, message her, she gets like so excited to like hear from me, and it makes me feel even worse that I don't reach out to her more often. But I'm not good at talking to people. I know I'm running out of fuel. I'll find a gas station somewhere. Actually, I might not. I'm in the middle of the fucking Nevada desert. Who fucking knows? I should have gotten gas. I should have like figured out how to get gas just there, but you know, it's the trucking experience. If I have to get towed, it is what it is. I have to dial down my internet lingo sometimes. Aw, oof. My friends didn't know how to install Chrome instead. Oof. Ah. Ouch. I had a friend who couldn't find her photos on her phone anymore because she accidentally removed the photo app. Really? Oh, man. Oh, I think I found how Apple makes their money. Oh, goodness me. That's too funny. Your dad is like hyper unaware of computers though. Your dad is like an extreme example, Jared. And it's really funny thinking like how into the like internet culture you are when your dad is like so disconnected from it. I'm going above the speed limit because I'm not paying attention. There's no cops here because I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, so it's fine, but okay, I think I'm coming up on a town here, so I should be able to get gas before long. I think I can see the transition. We're getting into Oregon territory here. You can see the trees starting to pop up. Oh yeah, there's a town right ahead. We'll get gas. It's fine. A lot of fucking pine trees out in that Oregon. Ain't got no desert. Where do they put their dead bodies with no desert? Oh, it's actually where I'm delivering my cargo. Okay, well then I'll just drop off the truck without any gas left in it for them. You're welcome. Pay me now. Hopefully I'm gonna get through this green light and I won't have to stop. Ah, you shitty light. How dare you? Why did that truck go? The light was clearly red. That guy's gonna get a ticket. I'm not getting a ticket today. I'm gonna take my goddamn time and turn when I goddamn need to. Hopefully I don't run out of gas in the next, 20 to 30 seconds. If anything, I can coast off the fumes till I get to where I need to go. It'll be fine. And in we go. Where you want this truck, boys? Y'all want this truck somewhere? What do I got? Any furniture? Sell goods. Well, at least they're, upfront about what they're doing. They're selling goods. Come on, gate, open faster. I'm gonna crash. Never actually been in a full-size truck. I think I did when I was really young when my parents moved from Texas to New Hampshire, but like that was at such an age that I barely remember it. How much gas? Do I have enough gas to park here? Ooh, I might be able to do that. Hang on, let me just take a look over there. I can do that. Probably. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. I can always change my mind. I need to pull a decent amount forward. So let me think. It's really difficult because the trailer is going to go the opposite direction than I think it will. So I think I need to be turned this way. I might need more space than I've given myself. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more space. Hang on. No, I was not born in Michigan. I did not live a good amount of my young life in Michigan either. I was more or less raised in New Hampshire. No, hang on. Let me think again. So if I want the truck, yeah. Okay. Might crash into the gate here, and that would not be ideal. It's so hard. It's much harder to park at this angle where I can't look out the window. Ooh, that's not great. That's not where I want to be. Very close to this
fence here. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to park this actually. Actually, I think I'm stuck. wait, we're good. We're good. It's all working out. It's so hard to fucking park a truck. My God, this is the hardest part about being a truck driver, as far as I'm concerned. It's not the traffic. It's not the traffic. It's not the people on the roads. It's the parking. Parking be hard. Now I gotta watch out for that blue bin I'm possibly about to run into. Oh shit, I think I'm gonna be able to do this. Don't tell me about letting them handle it. I'm still in the middle of doing it. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. It's much harder. Amount of spatial awareness necessary for parking. Dude, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, people give truck drivers too much shit for, like, their brain powers. Like, these motherfuckers are, like, galaxy brain for being able to park these big sons of bitches. This is not easy. Okay, so I should be able to just back right in from here. Carefully. So far, so good. That's not the way I need to turn here. No, not that way either. I'm gonna pull forward a bit. I hate that how the game keeps trying to tell me to, like, just give up on it. I'm gonna do this game. Or maybe I'll give up. We'll see what happens. The game's trying to shit talk me, trying to get me to quit. But I won't. Oh shit, I'm actually really off course right now. Pull forward again. I veered off to the side more than I thought I had. So let's see, I need the truck to go... Let me think here. I need the truck to go this way, so I need to turn this way, right? Yes. I believe this should be the way. But not too much. Nope, that's wrong. See how this laptop runs Breathage. The game looks interesting. It's like a potentially fun game. Perfect. Okay, now we can get this. Shit. So I don't do it right. Yeah, the idea of Subnautica in space is very interesting to me. I think to many people, because that game has been pretty successful since it came out, I think. Okay, now we just gotta straighten out. Oh my god. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't a perfect parking job, but that was fucking epic. I had a pretty tight space to work with, you know. That was pretty good for the most part. I haven't got a proficiency bonus. Ugh. I can handle the vacuum space as far as scary goes. Underwater though? Really? I've heard that before. Like, people have, like, fears of, like, specifically things being underwater. Feels like I think it's a pretty common fear, actually, but I don't know where. Maybe it's just sharks cause that for the most part. Oh, right, my mouse is being stupid. You can't handle Bioshock's. Really? Interesting. I have a bunch of emails, special transports, charges of equipment needed, need money, international trucks for sale. Not interested in any of that shit. All right, where to next, y'all? We're trying for. This is a really pricey one. Wait, why am I back in Nevada? I drove all the way to Oregon. Here, now this will take us up into Washington. That'll be really nice. 7-hour drive too. That's a long one. All right, let's do this one.
Intense pressure of water over my head that sends my anxiety rates. Really? Interesting. I guess, you know, I can see that from like the helplessness aspect, like the helplessness of, you know, just kind of being stuck in the water. Let's get a feel for this truck. Ooh, we got a nice little display down there. That's not what I meant to do. All right, that's the odometer that I want. Oh, rear view mirror's all the way off to the side again, so that's me. All right, let's get this truck going. All right, I don't have anything on my side this time, so I can turn safely. Sun's setting tonight. Maybe we'll get some night rain. Oh, I've got a double. I've got two trailers on the sun, bitch. Okay, that's gonna be a lot harder to turn then. You can see I'm dragging 2 trailers today. This dirt road is shaking the shit out of my wheel. My entire desk is vibrating. I think a lot of people like that one, Todd. I'm a bit spooked by deep water, but mostly because I have no idea how long I can swim for, and I'm not too keen to find out. That's fair enough. The wheel does get feedback. If I crash into anything, it shakes like crazy. It also, it acts like a real wheel. Like if I let go of the wheel, it rotates back to the center on its own, like you would see in a car. It has a lot of like feedback shit like that, which is nice. And like, you know, if I try turning at like high speeds, it's much harder to turn the wheel. It pushes back against me more. It really adds to the experience. You can like really feel the drive, so to speak. This is gonna be a difficult turn to make. This is a very narrow road. I'm gonna fuck over this guy who's coming, because he's definitely gonna get stuck behind me. I'm definitely gonna hit that sign. Oh, maybe not. No, I hit the sign. It's fine. You don't get fined for hitting signs. Not a big deal if you don't get fined. Am I right, boys? Let's go. Let's get trucking now. Thankfully, have good stamina, so swimming isn't a problem. I'm terrible at swimming. I've always been really awful at swimming. I don't want to get in a situation where swimming is my only means by which to survive. Oh, you know what? I do have headlights. They're just not on. And I would have gotten fined for not having them on. So thanks for pointing that out. Come on, the light just turned red and I stopped. What are you doing? Give me a violation for? You jackass! Where's this cop? I'm gonna beat him up. It just turned red. I do know who, I don't know how to pronounce her name is, but I do know who that is. Oh. Take really wide turns in this truck thanks to this extra trailer. I think VTubing is really cool. I don't have any VTubers that I like. Sean is obsessed with them, and he sends me clips, and that's the amount of VTubers that I get into. I'd love to have a VTuber model of my own, but I don't know that I'm willing to spend money on something that I might not continue to do frequently, since I'm pretty used to using a webcam. I mean, I haven't caught any of your VTuber streams yet, Kanan, so I can't count it. But, you know, when you do start, you'll be my favorite VTuber. You know, think about that, Kanan, because I don't have any VTubers that I watch. Of all VTubers out there, you're my favorite. How's that feel, buddy? You get the famous Captain Mac of the Godzilla video fame. To be your biggest fan. Feels great. I'm glad. Ooh, it is fucking dark out here. I think I gotta turn my damn brights on or something. I hope there's no one next to me right now. Okay. No, there's not. I didn't know I was gonna have to merge.
In real life, I would never turn on my high beams if I knew there was other people going to be driving past me. But A, I'm in the middle of the road, and B, it's a video game, so I'm okay with turning on my high beams. I just don't know what button it is. Because I won't get fined for it, so. Let me find out what key it is to turn on the high beams. High beams, K. There we go. Now I can see much better. And we can blind anybody driving past. I don't like huge ones because I might as well watch a TV show or an anime for that. Getting the exact same effect. Listen, flat is justice. That's all. Like, that's the message I will continue to spread for the rest of my life. Flat is justice anyway. Any booba, good booba. That's factual as well. I definitely don't want to discount that. That is extraordinarily accurate. There's no bad booba. But I'm just gonna throw it out there. Small booba, best booba. That's just facts. I'm sorry. Got destroyed with facts and logic. There's actually a sort of survey if there's preference, but most guys just said, I mean, yeah, there's definitely, there's no like, I really don't know many guys who are like, I don't know, she has to be like a D cup, or I'm not dating that small shit. Pretty much every guy is like, it's boobs. How can you go wrong? They're boobs. But I will say, like, I've definitely dated more flat-chested girls than pillow-chested girls. Is that the right term? Does that sound weird? I don't know if that's my type or it's just that the kind of personality that I like happens to have flat chests all the time, but it do be like that. Some guys had a sort of preference when they dated someone with boobs. Their preference changed to oh, that makes sense. Describes accurately what you mean. Good. That's the only goal. That's the only intention. God, we've been talking about boobs a lot on these live streams lately, and quite frankly, I'm fine with it. It is so dark out here. This is like spooky. I've driven out on roads like this in real life. It is scary. It is unpleasant. Yeah, I mean, I use high beams when I'm out on roads like this in real life, but I'm also the kind of guy who, you know, turns them off when another car comes to pass me. There are so many people around where I live who use high beams. Like, I live in a city. There are streetlights basically fucking everywhere. And people use their high beams anyway and blast them in my eyes. And it's like, what's wrong with you? If you need high beams to see right now, get off the goddamn road and go get some corrective lenses, my dude. Or forfeit your goddamn driving license. I don't need to be blinded because you can't see with street lights everywhere. My truck is also very quiet. It's got a very nice, like, soft engine sound. So we're just kind of having a nice little peaceful night drive. Oh, I changed the wrong word in the title. So the title of the stream was originally Chill Flight Great Night. And so when I decided to do trucking instead, because I hadn't downloaded the most recent Microsoft Flight Simulator update, I was like, okay, I'll change flight to drive. But I accidentally changed night to drive. So it says Great Flight, Great Drive. And that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Or chill flight crate try, but it doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. Doesn't have to make sense. For all we're flying over this road, you know? Just booking it across the country, trying to get these deliveries done. Just got dark here, so it makes sense. It's a very dark road. It's very spooky. Oh, we're in a city now. Or we're in a little town. 24 hours! At the local lotto or gas station. Bend, Oregon. I thought about moving here. Bend, Oregon is crazy expensive. Like, crazy expensive. If I had moved to Bend, Oregon, my rent would have been almost triple what it is now. Just for, like, a similar place. It is definitely a rich kid town, to say the least. Hey, red light! There's no one out here! No one is driving! Just... Thank you. I mean, the price fluctuations are wild, except for when you take into account how how much distance there is between them. I think, and Mike and I agree on this, and I only meant to bring that up because we talked about it briefly on the episode of the podcast isn't out yet, but like rent control needs to be more of a thing than it is. Landlords like just are basically thieves. They steal from people, and like it's even worse in areas like the Midwest is like the cheaper part of the world to live, or the cheaper part of the United States to live, but like East Coast, West Coast. Southwest, like that shit gets pricey. US things are made to function and traffic computers are expensive. But it's stupid. In my town, a lot of the traffic lights just start flashing yellow really late at night, which is nice. Just drive straight through them as long as you pay attention, make sure no one else is coming. This reminded me a lot of oh my god, another red light. I'm gonna be late for this delivery at this rate. A lot of the I have an onboard navigator with this truck too. I don't need this on right now. I need to get gas at some point. This highway I'm driving on is reminding me a lot of the highway that I drive on when I drive down to my camp, or did drive down to my camp during the summers when I worked there. I mean, I knew that I was really familiar with the roads out there at night because that's when I do most of my driving. Because at night I'd be able to leave the camp instead of just being there and working. So like driving there during the day, I would sometimes get lost because I didn't know what the roads looked like during the day. It's also another problem. You gotta wait for red light. All they need to do is make sure the intersection has their light system. Yeah, but it's stinky, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna complain to the mayor of Bend, Oregon. If they can charge that much for rent, they can have better traffic computers. Let me get gas up ahead. Look at that pretty house. Wow, that's lovely. I don't know if this gas station... Okay, I can just pull right in. Oh, I forgot I had a double trailer. I'm going to hit another sign, I think. I definitely can't back in a truck like this. I don't even know how you would back in a truck with 2 trailers. That sounds like a nightmare. $2.57 for gas? That's not bad. It's more expensive where I live right now. Boom. Gas got. And I don't even got to pay for it. Employer's paying for it because I don't own a truck yet. I'm turning right? Yeah.
I know I took that turn really wide, but it's because of the double trailer system. It's really, really throwing me off. You gotta take really wide turns with that. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, you're turning. Okay. I thought they were about to just pull out right in front of me. Cash loans on car titles. 555-0877. Someone call them. Someone call them. Tell me what their prices are like. Oh, shoot. That's my exit. Uh-oh. How much is that going to add to my time? Not much. We're good. I can't tell if it was construction. I think it was construction. I think you're right. But it shouldn't inconvenience me too much. Oops. I'm breaking the speed limit. I've been like, I haven't really been on highways much this drive. I was at the beginning, but I've been like driving through towns for a while. Slow drive. We buy gold. Quick loans. Look at all these businesses along the road. It's kind of fun. I love driving at night. I just like seeing all the lights and whatnot. I like the dark. I like the calm of it. I wish it would rain. I got rain set to 50% chance right now, unless that setting didn't save. Did I not apply that setting? Hang on, let me check. Want some rain? I said it's like 75%, so it just definitely rains, but I don't know. I won't do that. Something that feels the most highlighted zone eats me, these strips of shop. Is that not a thing in Europe? You don't have strip malls? Really? Interesting. Strip malls are nice for businesses because they provide cheaper areas to set up shop. But, as we discussed before, landlords are thieves, so they don't necessarily always give good prices or fair terms. Oh goodness, this is a really sudden spot to have to merge. What is a strip mall? It's just like a strip of shops. Oh, I almost forgot to that person. It's just like a line of shops, all kind of, they're all like the same building, like they're all connected to each other, and they share like a parking lot and a plaza, and all just kind of connected together in a line. So it's a strip of shops, and we call it a mall because malls are like a collection of stores all in one place. That's fascinating that you don't have those. They're probably not like strip malls. Strip malls are like, they're outside. Like the doors to the buildings are outside. All the businesses are like separate. You don't like walk from one business out into an interior and then out to a different business, but like they're all connected. They're all in the same building. It makes so much less sense to have those stores all along those 4 to 6 lane roads and then have that. To me, it makes so much less sense to have these stores all along these 4 to 6 lane roads and then have that go for at least a mile. It's kind of nice having it all connected in one place, I feel. One of the nice things about where I live is that I'm like 2 minutes away from like every business. Like 2 minutes away from where I live, you've got Meijer, Target, Lowe's, Home Depot, Kroger, Steak and Shake, McDonald's, IHOP, Jersey Mike's, Subs, Starbucks, coffee, like everything. Everything is extremely close to me because they're all just set up together in the same spot. Really? That's so weird. Yeah, no, there's just like financial districts in our cities that are just like every building in this area is a business. Every one of them. There's no houses. There's no offices. They're all stores. Go shop. Malls ruin cities in Europe. Centers and small shops are easily abandoned. If there's actually malls, like over the past couple decades, have really gotten fucked in general. That's a big thing here in America. Tons of malls over the past decade have just gotten abandoned. Well, past decade or two have just gotten abandoned. They were all super popular in the 70s, but these days, like, no one really goes to malls anymore. So they just sit there and like they have more empty shops than full ones, and there's not a lot of people shopping there, and so more stores pull out, and then they can't afford the rent, and then they default on their loans, and then the city takes the mall, and then they demolish it. It's a story all too commonly heard. There's a mall in my town, but it's just like, it sucks. No one likes it. No one goes to it. I'm surprised they're still open. They've managed to do like major renovations recently and everything. So I guess they're still making money, but I don't know how. I liked malls a lot when I was a kid, but I don't these days. I don't like the feeling of being in a mall terribly much. I especially don't like the crowds, because a lot of malls are a lot busier. But I don't know. To me, like, the mall kind of almost represents like the capitalization of like the holiday time, you know? Because, you know, you think of like Christmas movies, American Christmas movies. Every single like American Christmas movie at some point has a scene where they like go to a mall to do like present shopping, and it's like, that is such a fucking common thing. I remember when I was a kid, we go out with our family to the mall during the Christmas times and just go find presents at the mall, and like that would be an entire day. And it was nice, it was fun. But it's like such an indication of how like Christmas is so much more about like capitalism than it is Christmas anymore. There's a mall near me that got redone a couple years ago to be more compact and have the store space utilized better. That's nice. Stores only get larger here. They go from store to superstore, and then they go out of business, leaving a massive floor plan for someone else to inhabit, and they don't get inhabited, and it's really bad for business. I like seeing the city as I go from store to store and actually see the sky. Yeah, I mean, you know, the original concept of a mall, I don't know how, I found out about this a couple of years ago. The original concept of a mall was like, someone was like, what if we built a building that you lived in, shopped in, slept in, and never left? Malls were originally supposed to be like half residential and half like businesses. You like, there were supposed to be like apartments that you lived in, and you like go and get your food at the food court, and you go to stores, and you go back to your house, all without leaving the mall. But businesses were just like, I want to like live here, so like all the businesses took up all the space in malls, and malls became purely business. But the original concept of a mall was like a space that you lived in and shopped in and like never left. That is like some dystopian level shit to me. A Fallout vault, yeah, not unlike that. It's an absurd concept. I can't imagine just living inside of a mall forever. You know, you open your apartment window and you start hearing mall music coming through. Sounds like a nightmare. That's horrifying. I'd go crazy. I'd go crazy in that kind of situation, I think. That would not work for me. As much as like an introvert and homebody as I am, I think that would drive me insane. You already have that problem when you live in an apartment complex? What do you mean? Like hearing music when you open the window? I mean, it depends on your complex. My complex is really quiet. There's like no one out on the roads I've been driving. Like I'm getting on the highway. There's no one here. Oh, well, that's fair. I do have noisy upstairs neighbors who are constantly fucking wrestling on the floor above me. Imagine how your parents didn't leave the continent. Now some people wouldn't leave their building. Oh, God, that'd be horrible. I haven't stepped foot out of this building in 20 years. There was a guy who was like that, though. Look this fucking guy up. There's a video by this YouTube channel called Atrocity Guide. Really good video about this guy. Went by a name Sir Albert. He like traveled to England, but like didn't have a visa, so he couldn't enter England. So they like shipped him back to the country he was from. But he like lost his papers, so he couldn't like re-enter the country he was from because he didn't have proof of citizenship. So he just got like trapped in an trapped in an airport, unable to leave for like 16 years. Or maybe he was 18. He just lived inside of the airport. He had like a booth that he just lived in. That's hell. That's hell right there. There was a movie made about him, but it is not factually accurate. It's based on his story, but it is not. It's not a good interpretation. Yeah, that the Tom Hanks movie. It's not accurate to his story. They turned it into a rom-com. It's not a rom-com. It's just sad. Yeah, no, he only came out when like he had a medical emergency and had to be like taken to a hospital, and ever since then they like got him set up. And like the crazy thing is he got like, I don't know, like I guess like fuck, what is it? What's that sickness you get where you fall in love with your kidnapper? Stockholm syndrome. He got like Stockholm syndrome over being in the airport or something, because like at some point like 14 years in, like his lawyer like found his papers and like found like how to get him out, and he was just like, nah, those aren't my papers, like you got somebody else, because he started going by Sir Albert, which wasn't his actual name, and he was like, no, that's not me. So he just stayed in the airport, unwilling to leave. And like I think I understand why. Like he lived there for 14 years. Like leaving that kind of environment would be scary, but like, Jesus, dude, you're really just gonna keep up with this for a few more years? There's no Ramets airports, only weird duty-free products. Yeah. Airports do be kind of like that. It's a nice city. Portland. Oh, well, there we go. I suppose it is a nice city. Look at that. We're here, Kanan. We're in your place. Feels wonderful. You'd have to go a little bonkers. I can't imagine being in that kind of environment for that long and just not going crazy. But at the same time, like you get an opportunity to leave, you're just gonna fucking spit in the face of that and be like, nah, 4 more years. 4 more years. Can't do it, dog. Can't do it. Well, Kanan, I may move here one day, so we'll see. I'd like to move here one day. I think Portland would be a great place to live. Definitely not cheap, though. God damn it, Jared. That's a Sean level joke. A lot of people already moved to Portland based on the Keep Portland Weird slogan. I'm alright with that. Hey, I talked about it on the podcast recently how I don't like too much peace. I like things to be a little chaotic. I need things in my life to be chaotic. I don't like things being normal. There's a young guy in Germany that lived in the high-speed trains because it was cheaper. I mean, I think that's pretty common in New York too, for homeless people to just live in the trains. The subway. I feel like I'm driving through an airport with all these highway ramps. I mean, if I'm a live streamer and a YouTuber, so that sounds like exactly what I want, Kanan. I saw that one light up bridge that was off to the side when I was driving just now. That thing was cool. Come on, I'm not going that fast above the speed limit, you jackass cop. Suck my cock and balls, you jackass cop. Take it in from Michigan and let me go. Time to say goodbye to your old pal. What the fuck is this ad for? I can't read it. All right, say goodbye to Portland, guys. I think we're heading out, heading back up on the road. I don't know how much further I have. I think I'm gonna have to sleep in the middle of this. No, I only got an hour. Only an hour drives left. An hour in this game is... I actually don't know how fast it is. I guess it depends on what speed you're going, but it is not an hour. They should... Oh, God. I think I talked about this when I was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, but they should make a Microsoft Flight Simulator game, but it's a truck simulator game or a road trip game, where you can, you know, they've got like the Google Maps generated map, you know, and they've got like lots of assets set up so everything looks like really cool, but it's all like 1-to-1 scale. And you can just like drive cross country for like 18 hours in game and just see it all. Good thing it's not real time. I'm saying it should be real time, Kenan. I think that'd be fucking great. I'm going above the speed limit again. I'm getting another ticket. I want a proper road trip game. You know, these truck simulators do a good goddamn job, but I want to feel it. I want to feel how long it takes. I remember you suddenly going on a 7-hour flight. Listen, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. But if you told, like, you know, you can take breaks in that game, and I just don't. I tend to do the flights in one go, but you can, like, pause in the middle of that game and just not finish the flight. So, you know, imagine a road trip game where you can just, you know, you can stop at a road stop or a rest stop. You know, quit driving for a bit, come back to it, keep driving, just do a cross-country experience. It'd be fucking great. The butt should hurt when you simulate truck driving. True. Hashtag true. All I have are excuses, Kenan. That's all I can offer. Ooh, why are you slowing down over there, truck? Oh, we got to merge. Dropping down to single lane. I go 45 coming up ahead here. For me, the experience of the travel always outweighs the negatives of it. I'm okay with having my ass. I mean, it's the same as a 24-hour live streams. You think my ass doesn't hurt at the end of a 24-hour live stream? It does. It hurts so bad that the next day I have to spend most of the day lying on a couch because when I sit in my chair, the pain starts to come back. But it's worth it. It's worth it because the 24-hour live streams are fun as hell. Same with road trips. I'm willing to accept the ass pain. Sun's coming up. It's going to get brighter in here. Astoria. Sounds like a fantasy location. You must go save the gates of Astoria from her intruders, boy. You will be the greatest hero of this generation. See, that would be the perfect like situation for me though, Mike, right? Because I love driving. I don't want anybody else to drive. Should set up a Captain Mac fan road trip. Just everybody gets together. We all go on a road trip together. That's definitely not like unsafe at all. Going on a road trip with a bunch of strangers. I'm gonna get ticketed. Fuck off. It was yellow when I went through. Do you not know how American lights work? If it's yellow, you can go. Sean's the same way. Sean gets really bad motion sickness, so he's from being in the car. So when we have to drive places, he usually drives just because he physically cannot. If he's not driving, he gets motion sickness. He gets nausea. So. A little toy wheel. I'm curious as to why it only happens when he's not driving. Like he doesn't understand it himself, but I feel like yeah, like let's just trick the brain into thinking you're driving, and that'll fix the problem, right? I'm gonna need to turn right up ahead, so I'm gonna go ahead and merge now. So you never know what kind of traffic I'm going to run into. This is a nice town. Nice big bridge. Little water off to the side. Little Konbini over there. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the focusing. I think part of it is like the fact that he focuses directly forward on the road for like the majority of the time. I think maybe it's like when you're a passenger, you can like look around and like see everything moving, and that maybe changes things. I don't know. You'd have to ask him, and he doesn't know, so nobody knows. Burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, pizza, diner. That's American right there. That's an American diner. God damn it. Carefully maneuver this big old truck in there. Oh god, turning into this lot is gonna be a pain in the ass. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take kind of a wide turn. Nope, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I thought I could. I thought I had space. I can't do that. Alright, we're just gonna try to fucking do this shit. This is not going to work. I can see it now. It's not going to work. I thought I had more room. I thought the turn-in was at the end of this little street. I was not expecting this. Might not be able to clear it with the truck, though. All right. Oh, you can't even back in with this kind of trailer. That makes sense. Okay, I can do that. I don't know how you would... Ooh, fuck! There's a guard post right there. Just gonna maneuver on in here. Yeah, that felt good. This is gonna be small brain parking. It's gonna be very difficult to make this work. I couldn't turn in quite the way I wanted. All right, no excuses. Let's just... Oh, fuck. This is not ideal. All right, here's what we're going to do. I do not have the space I need. They do not have a good parking lot here. But you know what? We don't call it quits in this house. This family doesn't quit. Don't do that shit. We're going to like almost back into the trailer. But not. Oh, it's very tight. It is very tight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on back there? I think I'm about to tip the goddamn trailer. Okay, then we're going to swing it around like this. Take this very slow speed. Not crash into this truck. Don't open the gate. That's fine. Do a truck flip. We're basically going to do the same maneuver and just hope that this works out. And it might be a bit tight. What did I miss? I'm trying to park, but their parking lot isn't really ideal for the kind of truck that I have. You know, with two trailers attached to it. This, I don't know that I'm going to be able to straighten this out the way I want to. That is an old memory. Farm Ring Simulator 2019. Fuck, when did that video come out? Probably somewhere around 2019. Christ, how am I gonna get? I'm gonna have to reverse it. I'm gonna have to reverse this nightmare of a double trailer. How do I even? I didn't know you started streaming, Todd. Streaming's fun. Fucking, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. I feel like I'm gonna have to like, I think my only ideal way to do this is to leave the parking lot and then come back in. So we're gonna have to kind of just pull out and then pull back in. Try not to run into anything, because that's not ideal. What have you been streaming? Okay, we're just gonna go crazy on the gas. Oh, I took trailer damage, so that's not ideal. All right, so here's my plan. We're gonna try to. Oh fuck, this parking lot over here is totally not gonna let me in. I was gonna try to like pull around in their parking lot. Maybe they will. Open up, please. I don't think this is a drivable space. Open up, please. I can't go in here. How the fuck am I supposed to park this truck? That's fun, Todd. This isn't gonna work either. For what it's worth, Microwave, I don't appear to have any spatial awareness today either. I'm fucking this up pretty bad. It's like if it was just the one trailer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If it was just the one trailer, I'd be fine. But since it's a double trailer, like I really don't know how to maneuver this thing. And like you have to take a lot wider turns. And so like with the amount of a wide turn that I have to take to like get this straightened out for the spot that I need to park in, I need to like go from outside of the parking lot to make that work. But how the fuck am I going to do that? I don't have space to like flip around here either. Like, what? I'm going to have to like block off the road for a second just to turn around. Pay attention for anyone coming. We're just going to kind of gently flip this bad boy. Sounds fun, Todd. I don't know if I already reacted to what you said, but. Yeah, this is fine. Just drive back, give up. I'm not going to give up unless I feel like it. I'll just keep damaging the trailer further until my money is severely impacted by my decisions. Okay, so here's what I got to do, right? We have to like swing around really hardcore here on this train track. Christ, these jackasses have their truck center set up in a terrible location. Then really swing this around as hard as we can. All right. And then we're just going to take this turn as wide as humanly possible, or as truckingly possible. Max trucking out here. I think I fucked it up. I think I'm going to hit this. Nice. Okay, this might work. This might work. No, I'm going to hit the post. Oh, it might work. It might barely work. No, you're stuck on the post. Come on. Just go full gas. Get past whatever you're stuck on. It's fine. It's fine. We're moving slightly. We're going to get past this. I can feel it. Yes. Come on, baby. Give it all the gas you got. Let's go. Come on now. I got to get this goddamn parking job done. I think I'm more likely to flip the trailer than actually make it past this, but god damn it, we're going to do it. Come on, boy. Let's go. Woo! Hey, there we go. Okay, now this ought to work out just fine. No, I'm slightly unaligned. Oh, got it. Yes. I'm the best. I am best truck diver guy. I didn't even lose any money for damaging the trailers because it was so little. Poggers moments, boy. Let's go. We out here trucking, goddammit! Damn. All right, give me another point in long distance. Let's go. All right, well, I'll probably call it there tonight. Try to figure out why my mouse is goofing up, but that was fun. I like streaming Truck Simulator. It's fun. I enjoy just kind of talking to you guys while I, truck it across the USA, so to speak. It's very like podcast. Like there's a lot of room for me to just chat and just word vomit. So I'll have to do this. I'll do these live streams more. I haven't done like a chill live stream in a while. It's all been. I guess Final Fantasy is pretty chill, but it's all been Final Fantasy and Dark Souls and all that shit lately. And it's nice to take a little break and do a little chill stream every now and then. Excuse me, that was gross. I gotta start doing some card opening streams again. I have a lot of cards to open. I actually bought some more recently, so gotta do some more card opening streams before long. Should do this when you're driving through Europe again, so I can explain to you why it makes more sense. What, you're gonna shit talk America? Not on my live stream. Don't you know I'm the most patriotic American that has ever existed? So I put almost 2 hours into American Truck Simulator now. Euro Truck Simulator, I have 36 hours in, so I'm a little more versed on that game. But don't you dare talk that shit about America. That shit gets you banned on my goddamn stream. That's just not okay. We don't appreciate that kind of behavior. Anyway, I'll play Microsoft Flight Simulator again soon. I didn't think about the fact that there might be an update and that it was 5 gigabytes, so I couldn't just do that on stream. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go watch some anime and eat some ice cream. I hope you all have a lovely night. And thank you for watching as always. Bye-bye. You need to eat some anime and watch some ice cream? Yes, absolutely. That's what I meant.